All right, welcome back to Ron's Garage. It is Saturday. It's freaking cold. My weather app says it's 43 degrees here, but I don't believe that. I guess it could be. It's colder than that in this garage, I'll tell you that. Not going to do much today. I did come over to do a few little things. I needed to clean up from working on my truck. That's a story. I'll tell you in a minute. I put up my plastic back up here again, separating the two garage halves, and I've got that tarp that I put on the ceiling here. It's long enough to go all the way to the back, but I've got it bunched there so I can like drop it on each side and over the car and make like a little room here in the front, which is about the best that little thing can handle. I am going to, I think, get one of those tank top propane heaters, the radiant things. I got one on my list on wish list on Amazon. I think it's like 38 bucks and it's 15,000 BTUs on high. That says it lasts 28 hours on a tank. You know, a barbecue grill size tank. I think that's 20 gallons. Or 20 pounds, whatever. It's not 20 gallons. It's a 5-gallon tank is what it is. But, so I'm going to get one of those, and that should heat it up nicely in here. I'm trying to figure a way to work in the wintertime better. Last winter, you know, I did a couple of days, but it was not pretty. So, where I am with the car, not any further. I've got the steering back together. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Right there. I've got the Pitman arm back on. Almost. It's not tight, but it's back on. I've got the two tie rods hooked back up to it. Again, they're not tight. But I did that just to make sure that it turns without making noise. And it does. And I don't know if you can see, one of my tie rods fell off because I don't have the nut on it. But the wheels turn. I think you can see that. So that's my goal. It's going to get back in the 60s again later this week, so I will get over here and get this all buttoned up and get the wheels back on it so I can drop it. And then the steering will be done. So I've got that to do. The truck, let's just say I got my butt handed to me on the truck. I got the new impact in, the Ingersoll Rand pneumatic, which I'm quite sure is a very good impact wrench. There's the truck, but I jacked it up, took the brake off, took the caliper bracket off, put the impact on those bolts, and it rounded the heads right off. I think it clicked for about 2 seconds and then just spun. So rounded the heads right off. Now, if I had a place, like if I had this garage where I could pull the truck in and leave it sit for a couple days and work on it, I would have just, you know, got my air hammer and chisel and just beat them off. That's not what I meant to say. I would have chiseled the heads off and then got the hub off. I don't have that. This can't move. Even if it could, it's got no glass in the front or the back. I wouldn't want it to sit outside overnight. So I took it to a garage. I broke down and took it to a garage. A guy I know in town. Of the 4 garages there, he's the only one I trust. So I took it to him, and he charged me a couple $100 to swap the hubs. He had to use a torch and a hammer, a chisel, both, to get them off. So thank you, Connecticut, for putting that brine solution down on the roads just before every snowstorm. Thank you. You have no idea how much us mechanical types appreciate that. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. So there is that. Now, I I don't want to make this a long one because, like I said, I'm not really working on this. I'm just kind of putting stuff away. I fixed my vibration on my grinder. I forgot to put the little plastic thing on the shaft that that goes into the wheel, and that caused the wheel to be off center and vibrate. And now it's nice and smooth like it should be. But my hands are getting cold already. So, oh, I know where I was going. Just a thought and a question. You know, this car is in, I still can't determine whether it's black primer, whether it's a flat base coat paint, a satin coat paint. I don't know. I just can't figure it out. But I like the color. I like it looking like that, but I want it to stand out from every other flat black car that goes to car shows and cruise-ins. So my thought was, you know, picture the hood on here. What if I taped off some flames on the front of this and then did a little wet sanding and then clear coated them? Same black, just clear coat over it in the flames. Or what if I did the tape off and, you know, tape off the flames and just kind of mist it in a gloss black, kind of like Ghost Flames. If you don't know what those are, they look kind of cool. You almost can't see them, and then you look and then you see them. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of gaudy yellow and red, you know, flames on a car. Even a nicely done car, I'm just not a fan. But, you know, the Ghost Flames I kind of do like. So I'm thinking about something like that, you know, probably starting in the very front and working up, you know, up to the hood, about mid-hood maybe, and mid on the fenders. Just thinking about it, you know, just to offset it. You know, I thought about maybe a racing stripe starting in the front and going all the way to the back, but this is a 1940. I don't think they did racing stripes in the 1940s. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. If you guys got any other ideas, I'm happy to listen to them. I'm not going to do anything till the spring anyway, when it warms up enough to do any kind of painting. And to wet sand it, I want to have it running and back it outside. But anyway, just thinking about that. If you got any thoughts, let me know. And I'll certainly give them a thought myself and take it from there. So anyway, it's cold. It's Saturday. My honey and I are going to go to some friend's house and play some cards later. So I'm going to go on home and warm up a little bit. You guys have a good weekend. I might be back over here tomorrow. It's supposed to get, you know, warmer tomorrow. So I may come back and get the steering all fixed up. We'll see. So you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Thanks.